Hello there everybody, I'm Reaper and today welcome to Desktop Dungeons Enhanced Edition. Now, it's Valentine's Day. I've been unable to see my significant other, and the folks next door are being argumentative pricks instead of doing the standard Valentine's Day fucking. So, let's play some Desktop Dungeons, shall we? Just so I can drown out the blooming noise of those two bickering like little children. I'm not bitter, I swear, I promise. We're gonna do a new kingdom, and we're gonna call it, I don't know, I had a name in my head and it's gone. You know what, let's call it Ebb. That is the name of the kingdom in Dungeon Siege. Yeah, that's some old school gaming for you. The story begins. Creature don't carry around some travelers. Isn't this the exact premise to Darkest Dungeon? The folks are going there and then a caravan's attacked. Oh dear. Alright, we're playing a human guard. And we are going to kill a goblin. We're also going to turn the sound down. Hopefully that's a little better. Sorry if it's too quiet now. Close that. There we go. This is just a tutorial level, I know how to play this. I also know how to do things unoptimally, shall we say. You tell because I am exploring everything when I should not be. Now we kill the goblin, and we leave. The bender is... Okay, that's just a fire spell, so we can... Now, fireballs work like so. Boom. And they do not retaliate against fireball attacks. So you can easily attack people without fear of retaliation. Pick them up. I think survive the meat man, he's relatively easy. Survive him too, in fact. Ooh, Pendant of Health. I'm not going to be able to defeat that guy. Unless I manage to gain a level. I doubt I will be able to. Pendant of Mana, very nice. A zombie. A very painful zombie, by the looks of things. I should probably actually explain what's going on, shouldn't I? Right. That little number, that's our level. That pretty much determines... well, the maximum level is 10, pretty much. So how close we are to being our full superior selves. Got health, mana, attack damage. That's a conversion point. We are human, so if we converted 100 points worth of objects, then we get a 10% attack bonus, which is basically like picking up one of these little sword tiles. Gold, obvious. Piety. We can do stuff with the gods that way. Now, each enemy, obviously being an RPG, has different statistics. For example, that guy does 4 damage. There's no such thing as armor in this. Technically. You can get things that reduce damage, but technically there's no armor. So, you will take the... almost always take the exact amount of damage that is displayed on their little portrait. Unfortunately, That guy does way too much damage. Now this is... Sensory Stone that seems completely inept. Yields great rewards after a conversion process. Alright. This is just teaching us how to convert things. I guess I can murder him. Don't see any reason not to. Should be using Burnders more. And boom. He can die. Meat men do very little damage. Meat men are basically tanks, so they do very little damage but have a lot of health. Warlocks are the opposite. They're glass cannons. They will die very easily, but will usually kill you in the process if you're not careful. That's why Burnders is particularly useful against Warlocks. Some enemies will have special abilities. First Strike, for example, means he will always attack first. And there is a goat. Because... funny, I guess. Not sure why it's sparkling over there. Right, we want to try and make sure we are the same level as him, which we are. But we might as well explore things. You can beat the boss being a lower level. Usually during a game you're not actually going to get to the same level as the boss. The boss is usually level 10. But it's a tutorial, so obviously it's easy. And I have messed up slightly. Because I've used all the available regen areas. Alright. Now we Burnderize him. We Burnderize him again, he should die. And we can get some extra gold here. And there's a horn, a goat horn. This trophy is what you came for. Grab it and let's go. Excellent. Congratulations on making it through the first dungeon. In case you're uncertain about things, we'd like to offer you the guided tutorials of plunging into the game experience. No. I am just basically going to... Many perished in the days and weeks following the attack. Some were slaughtered by cave denizens, others became trapped or lost. Stronger survivors prevailed against the darkness, banding together to establish a crude outpost in the heart of the wilderness. If this fledgling settlement is to survive beyond its first few weeks, its people will need a reliable and well-trained force of heroes to keep the enemy at bay. This is where your job begins. As the alleged administrator of this rabble, it'll be up to you to expand the settlement and recruit the heroes needed to defend your people. Most honourable administrator, I have been elected by the good people of the settlement to tell you what to do in order to tell everyone else what to do. You may consider me an advisor of sorts. Your new position gives you the responsibility over our collected funds and efforts. This represents the resources we managed to scrounge together so far. Your current task is ensuring our survival, so I recommend investing some of our limited funds in training and arming some real defenders. Click on the outpost over here. Upgrade this structure by clicking on the... that. I'm not going to keep doing that. Administrator, remember this moment well, for you have just taken your first tentative steps down a long and glorious path. Under your guidance, these survivors will build a kingdom to challenge the gods themselves. Or die horribly. That tends to happen in desktop dungeons. Class unlocked, Fighter. Admiral clicking and spending, noble administrator. You've just unlocked the Fighter class. These hardy warriors are superior to common guards in several ways. They excel at hunting down opponents and gaining experience quickly. Quest unlocked, trivia ending. Administrator, our scouts have discovered monster lairs in the surrounding area. It's time to take the fight to them. Let's have our heroes load up and move out. They can return when they have some monster heads and or other souvenirs of victory. Well, that sounds like an interesting prospect. Oh, sorry for butting in. We'll chat later. Alright. Now then, we've got other places to go. Are you ready to send someone on their next adventure? Just select a dungeon, and we'll get to filling out your hero's permit form. Alright, let's go to 1,000 Cuts, because that sounds really nasty. Great, just confirm your selection here. It's a legal requirement of our selection confirmation committee. You may notice that I'm actually reading these slightly different from the text that's presented. That's merely because it just sounds better to me than the actual text does. Now, let's go about recruiting your next dungeon hero. You'll need to choose 2 things, race and class. For now, just choose human, because, well, no one else is around yet. Pretty simple that. A wise and excellent non-decision, mighty administrator. Now select the fighter. Your new hero has been bureaucratically cleared. Have them sally forth by hitting the play button. Right. Now we've got all that out of the way, let's start getting to the actual meat of the game, the dungeon exploring. You're playing as a human fighter. Humans get 10% attack bonus for every 100 conversion points, as I explained earlier. They also have instincts. Monsters of equal or lower level always have their locations revealed. Veteran, 1 extra experience per monster kill, faster leveling. And Pit Dog. Start off with 1 level of death protection, so I can take 1 fatal wound, or 1 extra fatal wound. You can also get up-to-date information. Yeah, okay. I think I've explained enough. So let's murder him. Wait, what? That's a spell. Let's pick that up for the time being. There's a second wait, what? Alright, convert that. As we're at the beginning of the game, we're probably more likely to encounter duplicate runes. God, doing those voices really killed my throat. Right, now we've leveled up, you can see there's more monsters revealed. I'll do less explaining in the next one, I promise. Well, Nemesis, it appears as though you have discovered my base of operations. I cannot suffer your presence and allow you to live. Regards, Sir Digby the Goat, who's totally a boss character. Indeed. I was trying to do a goat voice there, but it failed horrendously, and I apologise for that. Alright. Let's go kill things. Dungeon Hint Writers Guild Memo number 2. Casting Fireball means a free attack. Use it as often as possible, even if you're a fighter. Yeah, normally fighters wouldn't use magic, but in this case, it's probably advisable to use it. Let me see, one of my favourite spells actually, other than obviously Burned Erase. So if we do encounter any higher level enemies, we can actually use Burned Erase to try and kill them, or assist anyway. I should use it more, but you know. If we attack an enemy, we will strike first unless told otherwise, with, say, the Goblin's first strike. Normally, those 2 would have just been instantly killed and would have suffered no damage, but unfortunately, they have first strike. And we've got 2 Nemesis, so let's convert that. And that's 2 Burned Arrays, I think. Yeah. Use that. Yeah. And that's a meat man. Don't have to really worry about suffering damage against them. Burned Arrays. Right, now we can go down the floor. We might as well, to be honest. There's not really a lot else going on up here. Okay, well. Let's go down a floor. Go! That. Now, why is there a monster showing out there? I can't actually get out of this. Huh. Oh well. Maybe if I have the wall destroying spell, it would be a little... It would sort of reveal itself, but I don't have it yet, so, you know. Burn there is! Burn. Burn there is again! Burn. And let's see if I can do this with the parched achievement. There we go. That's level 6. And got a goat horn, because, you know, goats. Now, whenever you win, it pretty much just tells you what you did and how much gold you earn. Continue, I guess. Not really a lot else we can do. Trophy hunting complete. Victory! Your hero parades through the muddy streets of your rapidly growing settlement, goat horn clasped in one mailed fist. Rose petals and jubilant shouts alike fill the air as townsfolk come out to celebrate. Amidst the glee, a lone figure approaches you as you recline in your administrator's parade viewing chair. Hi there. I can't help but notice the sheer amount of fun you're all having with that chunk of monster skull. I happen to have a business proposal related to that. This may seem rather forward, but I was once a renowned taxidermist in the surrounding realms, and I know a lot of very rich buyers who would love a mounted beastie head of some kind hanging over their fireplace. Bragging rights, see? Long story short, I'd like to buy that trophy from you. I have the gold right here. This new kingdom needs some kind of regular income, right? Well, work with me, and we can build an entire economy around hunting and slaying evil. I'm pretty sure that this will turn into a long and mutually profitable relationship. And I slipped in and out of my London accent there. It's terrible. Guild expansion. There's more than one way to kill things, yes. Magic users, holy men, and even common cutpurses are interested in fighting the good fight, especially if there's money involved. I can't remember what voice I did for him. Monster... Yeah, screw it. Monster trophy... No, that's not it. Monster trophies are a valuable source of... Yeah. Whatever. Upgrade. I don't care. I can't remember the voice I did for him. I'm sorry. Our brave new kingdom is still in grave peril. The denizens of nearby dungeons are breathing down our necks. If a brave hero wanders in and slays the leaders of each area, the rest should be demoralized enough to scatter. This guy again, whose voice I can't remember. Autonomous and independently thinking administrator, I believe you've learned enough to start performing kingdom duties in whichever way you see most fit. I'll still be on hand to advise you when new matters come up, but from here on, you may consider your decisions and opportunities somewhat more open. Have fun. Oh, I will. Killing goats. Because... goat. Right, in these first dungeons, warriors will fight is probably better. That's the wall destroying spell. End his wall. Quite useful. That grants me first strike. So I'm not interested in that at the moment. It could be quite useful for the boss though, so let's not convert it yet. Alright. Mage. Goblin. Warlock. All this death. I've been around since Desktop Dungeons Alpha and I'm still gonna kick your ass. And that was clearly a Scottish vampire I just started to speak like there. Just let me land one hit. Regards. Gobard the Woo! He's a goat boss. Really, I would never have guessed. Now he's a very painful boss because he does 75 damage. Our health when we get to that point will be less than 75. We need to be careful with him because he will murder us if we aren't careful. Now can I actually... I can. Now you do have to be careful because you can run into monsters. Nah, that's the end. So that's why there was a monster out there the last dungeon. Alright. Convert that. Each dungeon is basically just work your way up to murder the boss. Not much else you can say about that. Convert duplicates, because why not? Doom. Alright. Whenever possible, get back to full health before fighting the next monster. Good tip. Do not ignore that. Don't forget to explore sub-dungeons. Yeah. Again, good tip. Do not ignore them, or they will... Well, they won't kill you if you don't go to it. But, alright. I can beat him without using magic. Next hit, win. Because I'm a level higher than him. So I get first strike. When I earlier said that we always get first strike regardless of... unless the enemy has first strike, that's technically not true. The highest level character gets to strike first. Now I remember, and I apologise for giving you misinformation. Alright. New building available. Hail, most industrious kingdom administrator. A local blacksmith, unsatisfied with the extremely poor sales of farming equipment, has a business proposal to bolster your heroes in your kingdom. When you're interested, pay a visit to the supply store. Yeah, I remember the voice. I'm not going to remember it next time. Now, I can upgrade this, which will give me the ability to basically take things into the dungeon with me. Specifically, a sword, or a shield, or a Slayer wand. You can only take one. So you can go in with more attack. You can go in with basically defense, reduces all damage by 2. Or you can go in with an instant killing wand that kills any regular enemy and provides the base experience, which is basically your player level. Or capped at your player level. Now, we could build a new... Oh, we can unlock a new class. Do we unlock the thieves? Or do we unlock the mages? Or wizards, actually. Now, obviously, you've seen I'm more of a warrior type. So, the thief here has Stabber, deals extra 30% damage to enemies with full health. Useful, can be good at killing... I wouldn't say killing higher level enemies completely, but you will have a higher chance to kill things in one hit. Possibly. There's 33 more items on the dungeon map, and all health and mana potions restore both health and mana. That is particularly useful. However, the wizards can see all the glyphs from the start, and the glyphs are small items, so they only take up 1 space in your inventory instead of 5, because the inventory is split into. I'll show you when we get to it. The glyphs cost -1 mana and donate 10 conversion points to all other conversions. Useful. Not the most useful, but still useful. Magic attunement is where they sort of excel. Starts with burn is, and it stacks burn faster. Very nice. They can then go into sorcerer and blood mage when we upgrade it, so you can go into rogue and assassin. The warriors get the best ones. They get berserkers, which is one of my favourite classes, and the warlord. So, I think... Alright, we're at 25 minutes. I think we can manage one more dungeon. It's by the thieves. These are class challenges, I'm not doing them yet, basically. Vince's Vault. Said that the lord of this magic dungeon... it is said that the lord of this dungeon shrugs off magic and maintains a charming collection of wizard skulls. Bring your biggest sword. I didn't remember that, but it's lucky I got the thief and not the the wizard. Oh my lord. This is a very well randomly generated dungeon. I'm assuming it's randomly generated anyway. And there's me disregarding hints earlier. I.e. the important hints which I mentioned. Biceps. I suppose I should tell you what each. Right. Biceps, 30% damage, and goes through 3% of resistances. Nice, but not the best spell ever. Right. Okay, now, remember earlier I said how glyphs for the wizard take up 1 inventory space instead of 5? Here's what I mean. Each inventory line is made up of 5 squares. Glyphs for the wizard take up 1 square instead of the whole line. That's what I meant by the old thing earlier. Alright, what do we got here? I need the wall thing again. Ooh, hello. Now, if I use biceps, can I actually get through that wizard? Killing an enemy that's higher level than you will reward bonus experience. So if we use burn Derez, we'll probably kill him. And then biceps, maybe? Or we just burn Derez him again. Then murder him. Hey, adventurer! Hey, over here! Yeah, it's me, the dungeon boss. Come on, just try to hit me with a fireball. I dare ya. Haha, you suck. Regards, Vince, the Invincible. They will not be invincible for long. I got a feeling we should have picked a more tanky hero for this. Alright, let's kill him. Biceps. Kill him. What's this sign? Destroy items and confirm. Yeah, we covered that. To be honest, we should be stabbing them first before we actually. Hang on. Why didn't that kill him? Yeah, we should be stabbing them first before we use Burn Derez because of the stabber perk, as I call it. of Albion. Oh dear. We've got that. Just convert it. We got that. Get rid of it. Alright, we can one-shot these wizards. Very nice. He says knowing full well that, well, it's somewhat nice. Not the best it could possibly be, but somewhat nice. Now, this is the problem with not taking a warrior. We're in trouble now. We are going to have to work very hard to defeat this goat. He's got magic resistance, so our best bet is to just simply use biceps and try and whittle him down that way. Because that counts as a physical attack. And we're going to have to use potions and kill them. Let's see if we can kill these two. Oh, yeah, we'll kill him, definitely. No, we'll kill him. If you kill all the enemies in a dungeon, you get bonus points, I think. Yeah, we've not unlocked badges yet. Fair enough. Quest complete city expansion. Congratulations, you've completed the 3 terrible goat lords of the surrounding dungeons. And your kingdom breathes a collective sigh of relief. Could be worse. Could be the Khazra from Diablo 2 and 3. Unfortunately, you're running up against a new kind of problem. As you take the spoils of your hero's dungeon exploits back to the kingdom treasury vault, you notice it's becoming a teensy bit full. It's time for the official vault to expand beyond the confines of that old couch in your spare bedroom. For now, you'll need to focus on finding a better source of cash security, and hiding it in random pots across town simply won't do. Rumours abound in the local tavern that mysterious creatures known as bankers have been sighted in these realms. If you catch one, maybe you can harness its power in some way. Reward, new dungeon. And we got 150 gold for that. Now that you're going further afield, quests and dungeons are becoming accessible from the map screen. Click on the tavern to prepare for your next adventure. Quest unlocked, dangerous investments. Right. Field reports say that a well-dressed creature has been sighted in a den of danger, allegedly trying to assess its value on the real estate markets. It's said to be somewhat magic resistant and very prone to financial jargon. Challenge and defeat the banker roaming here. We may be able to unlock some of its financomancy secrets. Yes, this is a little bit of a social satire here. A little bit. Venge Capital. Although Venge Cave is well known as a gathering point for deadly adventurers, slayable beasties, it also tends to be the meeting point for dubious dealers and good smugglers. Trackers are almost certain that you'll find a banker wandering around here. Challenge and defeat it. The map screen gives you an overview of the... Go away. I don't care. I've done enough of this. Yada. Basically, click that. Then just click play. You can also choose your preparations and stuff, but we've not unlocked that yet. Anyway, I think that's enough for the moment. I've recorded about 35 minutes of this. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little foray into desktop dungeons. If you want me to do more, let me know. I may do more anyway, I don't know. It appears all the noise from next door has stopped, so, you know. And it's late here and people want to start going to bed. Anyway, Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I have been Reaper Omega. Goodbye.